Warmest Blessings. This is Mastershamanpalichee. If you haven't already, please go like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. I am trying to grow the channel as far and wide as I can, so I would thank you very dearly for doing so. All right, let's get into the reading for you. It's a soul reading. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a card for you, Cancer Collective, and let's see what comes up here. What's happening right now? This is a timeless reading, so if you landed here right now, this is the reading that you need to hear. My Cancer Collective, it feels as though that you have gone through some kind of a judgment, and it's either one has passed or it is coming. And there needs to be one, actually. There needs to be this kind of a judgment day happening for you, a day where you make the decision of what you really, truly want to do. You need to honor the knowing, right? Honor what you know right now. Honor what is in your intuition, what is in your instincts. What do you need to do right now to gain this righteousness, this judgment, right? Now, it's not a bad judgment, it's a good judgment. It's a judgment for being able to make the decision, the correct decision to move forward. And if you don't gain this sort of a righteousness, you won't move forward very easily. Another thing is that being bold and making the first move right now is one of the key things for you, Cancer Collective. You are typically very nurturing and very emotionally protective of yourself. So it's harder for you to really be bold and do what you need to do and say what you need to say. But there's somebody that needs to listen, somebody that needs to hear. Let's take a look at this person for you. I want to tell you right now that this card came out. So whatever is happening right now is this person is really not in the place to really move forward. They've made also a fool of themselves, though they have not agreed or acknowledged that they are the fool, that they are the person that had made themselves look like a fool, look like that as though that they um had done something wrong. They don't want to admit to that. And for some of you, they may have come to somewhat admit to it, but not fully admitting to it. Okay. So right now you're looking, they've spiritually made a fool of themselves, and it's there. You can see it, you can know it, right? But you need still the judgment. You still need to find and stand your ground to making it right, right? The situation isn't right now. Something doesn't feel right for you, Cancer. So it on the spiritual soul level, it feels like your energy on a 0 to 10 feels stuck to trying to make this movement, to trying to make things happen for you on about a 7, 8 level, okay, for this situation. You're very close to achieving what you need in this situation when it comes to your person, right? And you also need to know that your home situation is doing okay. It's just that it's you innerly that isn't doing okay, right? This is about you, Cancer. You are not doing okay. And you need to really say, I acknowledge that I'm going through a lot of things right now that is frustrating me. You need to acknowledge this. And my person is actually the fool, right? Your person is actually the fool. Your person is actually the person that is making themselves stand out, that they didn't really do what they should have done, right? They know this, but there's someone that still needs to see this. There's still the situation that needs to open up itself to a righteous path. Because it's not on the righteous path yet, it feels as though abundance is also hard to gain. Abundance and prosperity and whatever that you're trying to gain isn't able to be received well. It's only coming in at a very narrow tube, right? Through a narrow tube, sort of like. I want to put it in that type of analogy. And when it comes to self love, it feels as though you haven't found or haven't really touched upon that yet. And it feels as though if you feel as though that if you were to speak up about something, then your whole life would be ruined. And the thing is that you may have to allow it to be ruined, meaning that it's not going to get ruined, but you have to allow it, say that, okay, whatever happens, happens, and let yourself go. Let yourself out. If you don't let yourself out, it's even going to feel worse and it's going to feel like you're encaged. And it feels like this even, and starting to feel like as though you've been, you know, put into a room and locked, the door has been locked and the key has been thrown away. And it feels so limited right now, Cancer Collective. I can't even begin to say how this feels. I'll say that I could put it from a 0 to 10. The energy there feels very stuck on a 10, -10 level. And that this is happening this way. You're feeling these emotions because you feel like you're not good enough to have better love life, right? A better love life, to have someone better, your person, to have them treat you better, right? Your person. You feel like as though you're not good enough and you need to feel like you want to perfect your life. We know that nothing's perfect, right? But you need to actually steer yourself towards a perfection of love because you deserve this love. If you don't steer yourself towards perfection of love in your life, and we know everything's not perfect, right? But if you don't steer yourself to this height or this type of vibration, it's hard to even gain like 10%, 25%, right, of this into your life. And truly, you want to gain to you at least 75% is good enough. At least 75%, Cancer Collective. You need to shift your perception right now. That's the card that just came out of the deck. Shift your perception. Allow the air guardian to help you to shift it, to flow it, right? Like kind of like the leaf. You're the leaf. Allow this leaf to flow with the air and the energy, shifting the perception, shifting it to a third person, looking in through a glass door. Does this have to be you? Is the question. Can you get out of this love life type of situation, this romantic situation? Can you get out of it? But this has to do with you as well. Not just your love life, but it has to do with you. You need to say, I have to focus my intention on what I truly deserve. Not what I truly want, but what I truly deserve. You need to keep these unwavering thoughts and feelings intact, right? And not say, maybe I'm not good enough. Don't self-judge yourself so much, Cancer Collective, because you've been very nurturing. You are a very emotional individual as well. You can be for some of you, right? So you need to stay focused. Have the intention, be focused on what you truly desire in your life, and things will start to pan out for you. Now, this card comes out, and you need to say, I dearly love myself enough to give it some time, to give myself time away from the person if I need it to be away. And right now, it is some time. There may be a time of separation that's coming your way. It feels like on a 0 to 10, it feels like about a 7, 8. So it's fairly high on the time of separation. And this comes out as I talk about that, right? As I say that. A new start is coming. This is a time of separation. On the soul and spiritual level, there's a fragment of your soul that has already separated from the situation, from even yourself, because it's so hurt. It feels hurt on a level of 0 to 10. Your heart energy feels about a 5. 6 at the most, but 5. So you're at a 50-50 level of really if you truly want to move forward, if you truly want to continue this, and you're at a standstill right now. So come back. Come back to yourself. There is a new start coming, but you have to be ready to receive this new start. I want you to take a moment with me and listen in on the spirit message that's coming in for you. And before I do this, I'm going to clear out the energies here. And this is with a candle, all that candle, because you are all that, Cancer Collective. And that's the candle that I have actually on my website as well, if you like. Take a deep breath and listen in. The heart's desire is full of stride. Don't stop now, Cancer Collective. Don't wait for your person to change. You must do what is right. Let yourself change and adapt. Not to him or her, but to you. Adapt to your new ways, to your new beginnings, and you will find a gold mine. Warmest blessings, my Cancer Collective, and I'll leave you with that spirit message today. Talk to you soon.